smells good. I think that's the barbecue joint. That smells nice. So it's what, like a 10-minute drive to get here? My mid-ride mileage is 2802. Today is like the only day the entire season where the temperature didn't go above freezing. Isn't that amazing? I guess this morning it was 17 degrees when I got up. I was just too lazy to put all my gear on. Now I have a place to go, so here I am. You know what? I can do Rockstar parking, can't I? I don't have to park here. Or maybe I can. Funny when I go into the store in my pirate getup. Everybody looking at me. He crazy. I can't be anywhere near as crazy as the way Navy Thomas 8 looks when he goes into a store. Thunderdome outfit on. Alright, I think I'm ready. I just found out that my pain medicine has skyrocketed over $100 now. And that's with the discount. If I don't get the discount, it's over $400. So you know what? I think I'm just going to have to be in pain. That's what I think. I don't want to be paying $400 for that. No, thank you. It's been about a year, so I figure I should probably try to figure out what it's like without it. Maybe I've gotten better. I don't know. Doesn't do a whole lot for me anyway. But I'm not using my cane anymore. That's good. Screw it, I'm going. Yeah, I think I'll take the long way home. The bike might die, but the battery might die on the camera. I don't care. How much gas do I have? I have over a quarter of a tank of gas. What's my remaining miles? I have 87 miles left. I think I'll be alright. We're getting snow on Tuesday. Today's Sunday, the 15th of February. They're calling it a major impact event. And it's, guess how many inches? 4 inches. 4 inches. That's funny. 4 inches. Major impact. They've had 80 inches in Boston. That's a major impact. Not 4. My friend took a picture of himself in front of his house to show me how tall the snowbanks are now. And the man is 6'3" or 4, and he's got boots on, so he's even taller than usual. And it's basically up to here. And he's standing like 4 steps up on his porch, and it's still up to here, the snowbank. And he's raised his hands in the air and he says, touchdown. I'm more like, no, we surrender. Poor guy. Jesus. That's a nice old, Yeah, I'm putting on some mileage for the challenge today. I think I'm going to go here. Yeah. Well, well, well. Screw it, I'm going. Taking the back roads. You know what I'll do? I'm going to point this camera behind me as I talk. Maybe that'll be kind of interesting for a little bit. There you go. Can you see anything? Hope it's not just my arm. That way you don't have to look at my ugly mug the whole time. A retreating view of the North Carolina countryside at 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, my bike, as you might or might not remember, has its own temperature gauge. And it's usually about 3 degrees higher than what it really is outside. And it's saying 32 degrees Fahrenheit on here, so it's definitely 29 or 30 degrees right now. Which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah. There's an airport over here. I can see that. That's a little air park. It's made out of grass and stuff. You can see that, but yeah. Little Buddy Holly airplanes land there. They wind up the hamsters and let them loose. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, goodness. Taking the long way home. Oh, this is what I wanted to do here. I wanted to take this left right here. Careful there, Mikey. Some sand on the road. There we go. Somebody, I can't remember, was it Gary asked me this, or maybe Slightly Righteous? Somebody asked me this, said, me a Hoy rider, are you afraid of hitting ice, or have you ever hit a patch of ice when you're out riding in this weather? And no, actually I haven't. I already said that in my comments, but maybe other people are thinking it. You know, do you hit ice when you're riding? Nope. It's very rare that you find ice on the roads here, because it dries up real fast. It melts real quick. And if there is any ice on the road, like on the path of travel, they close everything down. Because it's not just ice in one little area, it's everywhere. But then it melts in 2 days, and then the roads are clear again, and everything's fine. You don't have any more ice problems. Like Tuesday, we're going to get those 4 inches of snow, maybe some ice. It'll close everything down for a couple days, so I'll get a nice day off. Paid. Not bad, right? Yeah, not bad at all. So, I can't remember what I was going to say about this cold stuff. Snow and cold. Damn it. I don't know. That's nothing like it is up north, that's for sure. Ooh, they repaved this. Time to go fast. I am being less than legal at the moment here. Oh, you guys hear about that attack in Copenhagen? And the attack, the shooting here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and the attack in Copenhagen. There's 2 things, so I'll try to go quick on this one. Alright, here you go, ready? So, this nutcase killed 3 Muslims, 3 people who happen to be Muslim, in Chapel Hill. And his wife said it was because of a parking dispute. The neighbors all say it's because of a parking dispute, that the guy's a lunatic. He confronts people with a gun in his belt and says, "Don't you dare park in my space." That's what loonies do. But the media keep on playing that Muslim angle. And the Muslims here, they had this huge peace rally or a vigil saying, you know, this is hatred against Muslims and we need to come together, and President Obama has to make a statement and we condemn this. When actually, from all accounts that I've seen, it wasn't a Muslim reason. I mean, he didn't attack them because they were Muslim. He was just a nut. So then there's this attack in Copenhagen. This guy made pictures of the Prophet Muhammad years ago as a dog or whatever, and so since then he's had to go into hiding. Muslim people have firebombed his house. There are death threats against him, and most recently now, he was at a coffee shop doing a book reading or something, and somebody shot it up and killed somebody. Then they went to a synagogue and shot a couple other people. Now, if it does turn out to be a Muslim who did it, which seems pretty much like it was a Muslim who probably did it, I wonder if the Muslims of Chapel Hill will have another peace rally. I don't think so. They'll just put out a press release and say, "Oh, it's terrible. Muslims shouldn't be doing that." See how they get all up in arms, and everybody assembles and have a huge protest march if one of their own gets killed, even though it wasn't because they were one of their own. But when one of their own does something terrible, do they take to the streets and condemn that person and say, "We're not him"? No. Press release. It's hypocritical. I put that on my Facebook page, and one of my students who I really like said, "Oh, we know your opinion of Muslims." Like, actually, you don't know my opinion of Muslims. My opinion of Muslim people, like regular people, I take them as I get them. If it's a good person, it's a good person. The same with anybody else. Christian, Jew, I don't give a shit what you are. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. But as a group, as an organized religion, Muslims, with a capital M, the church itself, whatever you want to call it, the temple, the mosque, they shouldn't just pay lip service to anti-terrorism. They should be just as upset when a non-Muslim is killed as they are when a Muslim is killed, especially if a Muslim's doing the killing. As a matter of fact, human beings are just hypocrites in general. I mean, who cares if they're Muslim or Christian or whatever? Murder is murder, and it should be condemned. And every time anybody gets killed, everybody ought to freak out. Maybe if people freaked out more, it wouldn't happen as much. That's just my opinion. Alright. Mike K87 here. Pulling into the house. Having a great day. I'll talk to you later.